Welcome to In Pursuit with Pastor Bill.
Hey, I'm just a simple guy in pursuit of knowledge, wisdom, understanding, wild game, fish that swim under the ice, tender smoked meat, tasty grilled meat, and Denise.
In this hour, we are going to be talking about all of that and a whole lot more. Bill has been with Maranatha since 2005 and the campus pastor at Maranatha Chisago Lakes campus since 2011. Come along and join In Pursuit.
Well, good afternoon and welcome to In Pursuit, the Thursday, September 4th edition. It is already September 4th, you guys.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, yeah.
That's about it, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I've heard it from so many people. I don't remember a summer going that fast. I mean, I know it goes the same speed all the time.
Yeah.
But I don't remember that fast. Like it's unbelievable how fast that summer felt. Like it feels like it went.
It does feel like it went fast, especially when it got cold on September 3rd. Yeah.
62 in our house when we woke up this morning.
Nice. Oh.
Some jammy pants on, a long sleeve shirt.
Yeah.
Got my coffee. Crawled right back under the covers with my coffee. It was great.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah. Well, my name is Bill Headley, and it's wonderful to have you here on In Pursuit with us.
And my name is Denise Headley, and it's wonderful to have you here in Pursuit with us. Happy birthday, Emily.
Oh, that's right. Happy birthday, Emily.
It's my daughter's birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And who's that?
James.
Not James Headley.
No.
No.
But we'd take him.
Yeah, we would.
Wouldn't
Absolutely.
be ashamed at all if that was your last name.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Mr. Baymond. Mr. Baymond.
Yeah.
I still want to go see your grandpa.
Oh, yeah.
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 Like if I ever go overseas,
Yeah.
like that's going to be the destination somehow in that trip.
Yeah.
It's going to be to visit Malcolm.
Oh, he'd love that, I
Yeah.
bet.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah,
That would
it
be
would.
cool.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to sit and chat with him.
Oh, that's awesome.
Over a cup of tea. Do they have cups of tea?
Yeah, pretty much every hour. That's what
Really?
it felt like when I was there. It wasn't that much, but yeah.
That's funny. That's great. Well, it is good to have all of you joining us today for In Pursuit. I just want to remind you, you are listening to WAJC, Your Life Radio, 91.7 in the Forest Lake area, 88.1 in the East and Southeast Metro. And you can find out everything you would ever need to know about this radio station at yourliferadio.com. You could email us at wajc@yourliferadio.com, or you can email us individually at our Real Church emails.
It's a lot of information there.
It was good.
It was good.
Wasn't it?
Solid.
It was very solid, yeah. Yeah, well, it's good to have you joining us. As always, if you are listening, please let us know that you are listening, because we just enjoy that, I guess. So please let us know, and we're gonna engage and talk, and maybe we'll even call somebody today just because we can.
Chris is listening.
Chris is listening from over the river.
Over the river.
Yeah, that's good. Thank you, Chris, for listening. Very faithful. We saw Chris and Mark at the State Fair
Yeah. It
just
was
last
nice.
Sunday.
They stopped in.
Yeah, it was
Cool.
Maranatha Day at Crossroads Chapel at State Fair. We had volunteers there handing out Bibles, praying with people, doing kids' crafts and telling them about Jesus, and it was wonderful. And then a group of us went down and did their Sunday morning services at the chapel, 8:30 and 10:30 service, and it was nice. Yeah, I think
They were good services.
yeah,
Yeah.
the 10:30 service, it was fun when Chris and Mark came
Yeah.
with a friend of hers or a relative.
Yeah.
There was somebody with
It was
them.
a relative.
But yeah. So did we talk about the meat they gave us last time? I think we did,
Yeah,
didn't we?
we did. Tasty.
Man, you guys do such a great job with that meat. It is unbelievable how good
Yeah.
that is. Yeah.
So good.
It is good, yeah. So it's been a fun week. We'd like to kick off our show spending a little time talking about food, because we love food. Yeah. So tell us what we made this last week at the home.
At the home, yeah. Well, this last week I pulled out some ground turkey. I think it's the last package, and we made burgers out of them. But we grind pork fat in with it. We did for these.
Yeah.
And it's so good. Like, I sat down and ate that burger.
It was delicious.
So good.
Yeah, it was delicious. And these are wild turkeys that I shot last fall.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So I think
Cool.
that's why I think it's
Yeah.
the last package.
Yeah, it probably
so,
is.
Yeah, get more. You gotta get more.
I hope to.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's good because that's I think a great way to utilize the breasts off the turkeys. We grind it, and we did mix in some pork, and I think that's a great way to do it. Some pork fat, and then we slow cook the legs and thighs, and you make a delicious soup out of that.
Right.
So
That's
yeah,
very tasty.
I don't know if I've even said this on here. I can't imagine I haven't, but we got that soup recipe out of the Meat Eater cookbook, and if you are a wild game person, I cannot encourage you
Recommend.
enough. Yeah, get behind grab one of those Meat Eater cookbooks. The author, his name is Steve Ranella. He has the Meat Eater channel on YouTube and on television and stuff, but he put out a cookbook. The whole thing is wild game. Big game, small game, things that fly, things that swim. I mean, pretty amazing stuff.
Things that hop.
Things that hop, yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, it's really, really an outstanding little cookbook. So I would encourage you to do that. I just got a sweet picture from Megan. Megan, thanks for listening. And look at Molly. Hi, Molly.
Aww.
Megan and Molly are cooking. They're making some sketty sauce.
So fun.
Yeah.
Molly's got that cute little look, and she's pointing to the pot.
Yeah, that's a sweet picture. Thank you, Megan. That puts a smile on our faces. So we had, that's kind of what we ate. That was our experiment a little bit, having those burgers, and they were absolutely delicious.
Yeah. And apple crisp from the tree.
That's right. We have an apple
Nice.
tree.
Yeah, so good.
And you made applesauce from that tree this
I did.
last week,
Yeah,
too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very
It's
tasty.
fresh applesauce. Yeah,
Nice.
it's pretty cool. And we still got some apples coming, so we'll make some more.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be good.
It's an awesome tree. I don't know what kind of apples are
They're
on
sweet.
it, but they're so good.
Sweet.
They start getting sweet like towards the end of summer. They're all completely still green, and they're already getting sweet.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good tree. We love that apple tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. And then it was, we talked about going to Crossroads Chapel at the fair. So we went and did these Sunday services, and then we walked around for a couple hours, and then I was done.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's enough. All right, get me out of here.
Yeah.
There's so many people. It's crazy.
Yep.
I love people.
Not that
I
many
don't
people.
always like people. It's like right there, it's like, yeah, this is a lot of doggone people.
Well, and we normally go on a Monday.
Yeah.
Because normally our day at the fair is Monday for the church.
Right, yeah.
But this was a Sunday, and so it's the weekend crowd. And
Oh.
it's like,
And it was beautiful.
it was a beautiful day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful day, not too hot.
Yeah, it was
Tons
good.
of people.
Tons of people.
Yeah. And I've gone through a list of all the new foods at
Yeah,
the fair.
We had a list.
And I wanted to get them, but there were so many people. There were so many people.
Yeah. It was insane.
We didn't get too many of the new things.
Yeah, we
We'd find the place that had them, and I'd go, "Oh, that line's too long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take one look at the line.
I'm not, I
Not
can
worth
make it at home."
we were in line to get one. I don't remember which food item it was.
It was the
The caprese thing.
caprese curds or
Okay.
something like that. Yeah.
So we were in line. We walk up and it's like, man, this line's long. Well, let's get in line. And we're standing in line, and a gentleman walked up. He was very nice about it. And he said, did we get in line right here or back there? And he turns, and here in the line there were like 8-foot gaps so
Oh.
that people could still walk through.
Oh.
We had no
had
idea.
no
The
idea.
line was at least twice as long as we thought it was. Here we just jump in 2/3 of the
We're
way
like,
up.
well, this is going to take a while, but we really wanted to try these caprese curds. And then he came up. He was very gentle with us,
Very.
and I was just like, "I'm out.
Yeah.
I feel terrible. I need to get away."
Yeah.
Yeah.
But just amazing the amount of time you could wait in line. So we had, my favorite, I think still, is the wild rice burger down at the fair. And so,
Chuck is listening, and Heather is listening.
Chuck,
Chuck, listening. Turkey Talk, Soup, Meat Eater Cookbook.
nice. He's taking notes for Chris.
Yeah. He's like proving that he's actually listening.
Yeah, that's great.
See,
nice
I heard
job,
you say
Chuck.
this. I heard you say this.
Where was it that they were listening one time and I said it wrong?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
Gobble or something like that.
Gables or something.
Yeah, that was funny.
That's funny.
So anyway, yeah. So I think that's my favorite food. What did you like that we tried at the fair?
Well,
like the wild rice burger. That's always a go-to, and I
Yeah.
love that burger.
Yeah, it's good. That's a good one. And then we tried the Uncrustaburger.
Did you try that?
No.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah, it's like those little PB&J things,
Yeah.
but they put burgers on them.
Yeah, they deep fat fried it Uncrustable.
That's great.
On each side.
And then use that like the bread for the burger.
Yeah.
So it was interesting.
It was
I mean, we were
interesting.
there with
So
Emma
over the top.
Raph.
and Raph. And so we just got one burger and cut it into 4s, which was plenty, you know. And it just was a lot of peanut butter. Emma accidentally ate it with just one side of the bread because the other piece got pulled out with yours. And
Yeah.
she goes, yeah, that was better. I
Like
mean,
just half,
Yeah,
like
half
one
the peanut butter.
PB&J.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But
And
it
then-
was, that was interesting.
it was weird. So I got to try that.
Yeah.
And then Emma did the garlic cheese, cream cheese wontons. Those were tasty.
Those are good,
But you can
yep.
rarely go wrong with cream cheese.
Yeah.
So, and then I got the pimento cheese,
Oh, yeah.
deep fat fried pimento cheese. It was exactly like the deep fat fried ranch that was new last year.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the same kind of bread around it, kind of a thicker breading. And it was good. I thought the deep fried ranch was good too. I just don't need it again.
Yeah.
You know, it isn't like the wild rice burger where you go back every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel
So-
cheated if we go to the fair and I don't get a wild rice burger.
Yeah. And I like the deep fried vegetables.
And those were good.
Yeah, they really were. I normally get just the cauliflower, but we didn't go over to the Heritage Center this time. So I got the combination. So
Yeah.
it had cauliflower and broccoli and onion and potato and carrot. And they were good.
Yeah, I had a couple
Yeah.
bites of them too. I liked them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good. What else did we have?
I don't remember. There were so many things that we wanted to.
Yeah, we wanted to do the manicotti, the timber.
Oh, yeah.
I took pictures from the article,
Yeah.
so I think I deleted it because I got mad. Oh no, timber twists. So it's manicotti stuffed with Italian sausage and mozzarella and cream cheese, and then wrapped in bacon and then smoked.
We'll try that.
We're definitely
Nice.
gonna try
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, I know.
James, what did you guys have?
Yeah, we went. Well, part of what we like to do is like find all the freebies and stuff like that. So we went walking around for those first. I got my Star Tribune chapstick. That was the priority, and then we got
Oh,
the Boundary Water
fabulous.
sporks.
A Boundary Water spork.
Yep.
I love that.
Yeah, we got 2 of them.
nice.
We were just
Long?
talking. What's that?
Like a long?
It was like this long. It's like a little plastic spork.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I have
but-
one. I have one from when I went out hunting.
Yeah.
It's like so you can reach into the freeze-dried meal bags.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just talking to the lady, and I was like, yeah, I used to come up all the time to the Boundary Waters, love it. And she goes, that's cool. You want to know more about the organization? I was like, sure, yeah, we're just checking it out. And she goes, want a spork? I was trying not to laugh when she said she was like the nicest person ever. But
She took her spork seriously.
yeah, I know. So I got the spork and, friends of the Boundary Waters canoe area on it. And
That's cool.
yeah, and then so we got the cheese curd tacos.
Oh, yeah.
Those
Yeah.
were pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, wait. We had a taco of some kind.
Oh, did you?
No,
Ow.
We didn't?
we talked about it. Like the smashadilla.
I don't know. So we have BJ, Paula, and Georgia are listening
Yeah.
as well. That's sweet.
Hello.
Very nice.
That's
And-
awesome.
And Jenny Gaskell.
Jenny Gaskell's listening, and you have the Meat Eater cookbook. That's wonderful.
Chris wanted to know if we got the grater tater.
We did not.
We did not.
No.
James?
Not
No.
did get the fresh French fry. Oh my goodness gracious! French fries booth. That was good. We
Oh.
got like I don't know 32 ounces or something of it.
Did you in Scotland eat it all?
We ate the whole thing. Yep.
Oh, nicely done.
Yeah,
Wow,
and we
that's
split those tacos too. So we had
That's-
one taco each.
That's
Very
awesome.
nice.
Yeah, and then Martha's cookies on the way out.
Ooh.
Did you
Those
bring
are
a
almost
bucket
gone.
home?
We sure did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the last thing we did on the way out.
That's good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you
But-
eat it? Did you eat the cookies down until you could get the cover on, or did you
Yeah.
walk all the way back to the car with cookies
No.
piled on top?
The girl asked if we wanted them stacked, and I was like, yeah. So she stacked them, and just when I thought she was done, she'd stack like 2 more scoopfuls, and that
Oh.
happened like 3 times, and it was like bigger than all the other people's around too. So we were just kind of like walking back, and I was trying to hold it all. And of course, there's all those people. It was a Saturday, so
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, it was just, but it was fun. Trying to
Yeah.
think what else.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Where did
Yeah.
you park?
We always park at Como.
Okay.
Well, I guess I say always. We've only done it twice, but
Yeah, well.
we
That's an
parked
always.
at Como. Yeah. So we parked actually kind of by where we got married. So we were
very cool.
actually driving up. We were starting to get I was starting to get all like the nervousness that I was getting on the day of.
Oh,
That's
cute.
great.
And we were both starting to like freak out a little bit, like as if it was like we were getting married again
That's
or something.
funny.
That's
yeah,
cute.
But we drove past where we got married and everything. That was fun. But
Cool.
yeah, so we park around there and then just walk 20 minutes. So
Very cool.
or 15 minutes.
So you walked right from there to the state fair? You didn't ride a bus or anything like that?
no, we just
Oh, okay.
walked. It's kind of a nice walk.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Especially on a day like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I think it was overall good fair weather this year.
I think so too. There
Yeah.
were a couple days that were a little bit over 80, but
Did anybody hear the overall attendance? Because with the weather being what it is, I would be surprised if it wasn't record attendance this year.
yeah.
I can find that out real quick.
Yeah, because that's pretty pretty nice weather. Very nice weather.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it was a good week.
Good week.
Kind of fun, good ministry stuff, and fun to go walk around, spend some time with Emma and Raph, and that was very cool.
Good week of food.
Yeah, it was a good week of food. Yeah, we're gonna get into this a little bit more the second half of the show, but last night we had at the Chisago campus we do a spring and a fall barbecue, and we had the fall barbecue last night, and 4:30ish, it was rainy and it was just such a cold wind out of
Yeah,
the
it was the wind.
northwest, and it was like, oh, what are we gonna do? So we decided to move inside. And I was dead set, like, man, this is going to be the lowest attendance fall barbecue we've ever had. And boy, was I wrong. Like, our church was packed last night. Highest attended fall barbecue we've ever had. But the food, like, we grill. Somebody donates venison hot dogs, which are delicious. Somebody donated hamburgers, and then we buy Ambassador hot dogs. I just like their hot dogs, and so we get those. So we
Another
had
sponsor.
yeah. So that's like 400 pieces of meat,
Yeah.
and not a lot left. I mean, there,
We sent some
a couple
home,
dozen,
but, yeah.
or a few dozen, but out of all that, yeah. So, but then everybody brings a little something,
Right.
and the amount of food in that church. But here's the deal. And it's fitting. I don't know. It seems like every single show we talk about Johnny and Megan
Yeah.
because they make good food.
They're our kind of food people.
They are. So Johnny and Megan, they brought their bacon wrapped Reese's last night, and they came walking in carrying them, and they're like, should we just give these to you? Like, should we? Like,
And he said yes.
We better put them out. But they put them out, and I'm telling you, they were so good last
Dang.
night. Megan, did you guys use smaller Reese's? What are they like, the mini
The
cups
mini
or something?
cups.
Because I liked those so much last night. I think they set it down. I uncovered it. I bet you had 3 or 4 of them, and then I brought some out to the guys that were cooking, and yeah, those were gone. Somebody at the very end of the night, I was talking to them about them. They're like, "Are there any left?" I just laughed. I was like, "No."
Before 6:30, they
Yeah.
were gone.
Yeah, it's just so much good food that people make and they
Oh,
bring.
yeah.
Man, it was just such a fun night.
Wow.
And yeah, and just like 160 people, and we didn't run out of food. It's just mind-boggling to me.
Yeah, it's an amazing group of people.
Oh, and
I remember going to church functions where we would run out of food. There was a young mom and me. We would make peanut butter sandwiches. We would grab a couple loaves of bread and just make peanut butter sandwiches to bring,
just so food wouldn't.
just so we would have food.
Yeah.
It's like, let's make 40 peanut butter sandwiches just so we have food. 'Cause
Yeah.
running out of food at a church potluck is horrible.
It's not good.
No.
Yeah. Well, we seem to not have any problem with
Yeah.
No, it's
with it.
good.
Yeah.
Shows the generous nature of the church,
Oh, it's amazing. Yeah.
our church.
And they gather around and they eat and they crammed in.
That was awesome.
Yeah, it's just very
That was so
fun.
cool.
Yeah, very, very cool. Yeah. Well, we're going to get into talking a little more about last night and just the importance of community overall. But for right now, let's look at our word of the week before we take our bottom of the hour break.
Word of the week. This is the part of the show where Denise and Bill learn new words in pursuit of knowledge and understanding of the English language, and so they can sound smarter.
Oh, you're going to sound smarter today. I got a big one.
Well, it's about time.
Purloin. That's our word of the week. Purloin. Purloin. To appropriate wrongfully and often by breach of trust. I don't like the breach of trust thing, but...
Is purloin different than beef loin or pork loin? Purloin?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't think of that. Shoot. Anyway, yeah. So it's different. This is a verb, not meat. So, did you know? Picture a pie cooling on a windowsill. Peach, possibly, or perhaps plum, with perfect perfumed plumes poofing out from the holes. It's an alliteration. From the holes poked in its crust. And suddenly the pie is gone, as is our alliteration. That's fun. I want to read that again, but I'm not going to. Those familiar with the classic pie windowsill thievery of cartoons and comics know that the dessert has not merely been stolen or even swiped, but purloined. Purloin comes from the Anglo-French verb purligner, meaning to prolong, postpone, or set aside. English speakers of the 15th century borrowed purloin to use it in much the same way, applying it when someone sets something aside, concealing it so that it cannot be used by someone else. The sense meaning to steal developed not long after in the same century. The whiff of unseriousness often carried by purloin is not a constant. Even today, it's common to read reports of people purloining large sums of money, not just delicious plum pies. But purloin does tend to carry the same particular piquancy as pinch and pilfer.
What?
Piquancy.
There's so many P words in this.
It's awesome, isn't it? I just love reading the dictionary. So, piquancy. The same particular piquancy as pinch and pilfer. Piquancy is a stimulating or exciting aspect. I looked that word up too, just to make sure that I could explain it to you in the right words. So, to use the word purloin, you might also use these other synonyms, and so you need to know which one. I love this part of words. Not all words come with this, but choose the right synonym for purloin. Steal, pilfer, filch, or purloin. Those 4 examples of what you can use.
Okay.
Steal may apply to any surreptitious taking of something and differs from the other terms by commonly applying it to intangibles as well as material things. To steal someone's heart. To steal jewels. She stole a look at the gifts. Okay? Mm-hmm. Pilfer. Pilfer implies stealing repeatedly in small amounts. To pilfer from your employer. Filch. I've never heard the word filch before.
Yeah.
Filch adds a suggestion of snatching quickly and surreptitiously. He filched an apple from the tray. Filched. And then purloin. Purloin stresses removing or carrying off for one's own use or purposes. Okay? So, an example of purloin in a sentence.
I filched bacon wrapped Reese's last night.
Yes, you did. Okay. So an example from the dictionary is the studio stepped up security fearing that someone might attempt to purloin a copy of the script for the show's season finale. Okay? But we need to use our word because if we don't use our word, we lose our word. So I'd like to use purloin in my own sentence. He's smiling at me. I often purloin a bite of whatever food Bill is eating. But if he catches me, he doesn't mind because he is very good at sharing.
That's funny. Unless you purloin my pork loin or my beef loin
yeah,
or
that
my
would
wild
be
rice
bad.
burger.
I did get a bite of the wild rice burger. I didn't have to steal. I didn't have to purloin it, though. You handed it to me.
I did. Yeah.
That was sweet. And that's our word of the week.
You're listening to In Pursuit with me, Pastor Bill, a production of WAJC, Your Life Radio on 88.1 and 91.7 FM. WAJC is owned and operated by Maranatha Assembly of God in Forest Lake, Minnesota. If you would like to visit Maranatha Chisago Lakes campus, we have 4 weekend services to choose from. Visit maranathachisago.org to learn more and to check out some past messages. And we're back. Wonderful. Thank you for that tidbit. State Fair attendance was, this is from Chuck, 1.9 million, almost, so 1,940,869. The record was 2,126,551 in 2019. The Sunday attendance was 194,501. The record from 2024 is 256,015. So it wasn't a record year.
Yeah.
But boy, there's a lot of people there. All right, a couple things upcoming. I want to encourage you, be sure to check out the websites of our churches. And then I want to let you know here at the Forest Lake campus, they are kicking off their fall Wednesday night programming on September 10th. With a free dinner from 5 to 6 p.m. Or 5 to 6:15. There's going to be adult stuff, youth stuff, and kids stuff all happening. That's going to be a great kickoff. The men's conference is happening coming up the end of September. That affects both campuses. At the Chisago campus on Wednesday, September 10th, we're going to be having a night of prayer and worship. Every year we do this. We pray for all of the schools and the kids and the teachers and all of that stuff. And I think this year it's especially important to do that. So we will be doing that. We have home groups starting. All kinds of great stuff happening at both campuses, so be sure to check that out. But today what I want to talk about for our remainder of time is the importance of community. And so the title of this segment, what we call this In Pursuit time, is In Pursuit of Community. And I think that I'm going to connect the dots. At the state fair, the message that I shared had to do with being a bright light. Like all of the darkness, especially coming off of this horrific shooting that took place at this Catholic church now just over a week ago, if I'm not mistaken. These 2 young children dying, many more getting injured. But just even thinking about what creates in somebody that you would do that, and we know we have an enemy. We know that there is darkness, and what can we do when we feel helpless? And I think one of the things is share the hope that we have.
Right.
Paul tells Timothy to do that. Be prepared in and out of season to give the reason for the hope you have. Preach the word, and that to me kind of encapsulates this idea of being a bright light. And when we think of the darkness and we think of people that struggle, and I think even the three of us, we're pretty average people, I think. Do you know what I mean? We're normal people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But if we're honest about it, we still find ourselves at times just kind of slipping away from others because of struggles we're having, or slipping into a time of being depressed or a time of anxiety or whatever it is. And for most of us, the natural inclination is to then isolate. Mm-hmm. And then when we isolate, it just allows those thoughts to just get rolling, and that little hamster it's like that snowball of going down the hill.
Right. And there's nobody there to stop it.
Yeah.
To help you stop it.
Right. And so that's where, and for me, times like last night, it fires me up and inspires me.
Last night with the barbecue at church.
Excuse me, yeah. Just our campus having their fall barbecue, because we have the 4 services, and so you bring all 4 services together. And obviously, it's not everybody,
right?
But a pretty big chunk of people that show up, and it's different people from all 4 of the services, but come together because we're part of the same body, the same church,
right?
And I stood up front and was just addressing everybody and talking and praying. And to look out at the people that were in that room was just like, I wish I would have taken a picture of it. It was just one of the most beautiful things to look out and see, because it's community.
Yeah.
And it's people that are sitting at tables, people that don't know each other, people that know each other, families, people that have found family at the church. And you see this beautiful picture of community represented there.
Yeah.
And there's
people with a heart for God, people with a heart for each other, and a common goal, because you're very good at casting vision, and so you cast the same vision for all 4 services. So that's a bonding moment, a bonding, what am I looking for? String throughout the whole group.
Yeah.
So not all of the people know each other, but we have a similar vision put in front of us. So our goals and our desires are similar.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah, and I think that there's a picture of, you have young moms and dads, like there's Caden. Is he a month old?
Yeah, I think so.
Something like that. So the newest
Maybe just
addition
under,
to the church, yeah. So he's there, but it was so beautiful because his dad was probably working, because he's a hard worker.
He was working. They're moving to a new house.
Oh,
and
that's
so
right, yeah.
He's working on that to get us ready for his family.
Right.
So that's why he
hard
wasn't
working
there.
guy.
Yeah.
But the mom was there, and it was so great to see the community around her. Like other older moms and young moms jumping in, holding the baby, and taking care of the older, because they have 3 kids, taking care of the oldest daughter, and then the middle daughter running around and playing. And she was able to visit, the mom was able to visit, and she was able to eat and relax. And again, it's just one example of community coming together.
And it was really cute right at the end, because the middle daughter, she was just beside herself, new baby kind of displacing her.
Yeah.
And so towards the end, did you see this? She was laying on the floor watching a show on her mom's phone or something, laying on the floor in the middle of the entrance to the sanctuary. And as people were coming out, they were going around her, just walking real slow, making sure everybody who was coming after him knew that she was there, so they gave her this wide berth by scrunching around her in the doorway to the sanctuary. And I'm like, we have the most awesome church.
Yeah.
Nobody said she shouldn't be laying there. Nobody, invaded her space. Nobody injured her.
Yeah.
They all were just so aware of this little girl
That's
who
so
needed
awesome.
to just lay on the floor in the middle of the entrance. Yeah, it was just adorable.
That's
I
so
loved
sweet.
it. Yeah, it
It's
was
a
cute.
great thing.
Yeah, yep, it was cute.
Yeah, and that's the community. And I'm a firm believer that the body within a church, and I think the larger body, but specifically within the church, your local churches, that's like, I believe that's the heart of God, is that we don't just go to church together, but we get in each other's lives. We come alongside of each other. We support each other. You know what I mean?
And we stop the hamster wheel sometimes when it's going.
Yep.
Yeah.
And just put everything on hold, and again, it's just so heavy on my heart and my head to see that right there.
Yeah.
And it's not just the warm and fuzzy. I mean, obviously, in the community, there's going to be tension. There's going to be disagreement. There's going to be personalities that clash and stuff.
Right.
And we're so in the habit, I think, of, oh no, there's a personality clash. There's tension. There's conflict. Then I need to leave. Mm-hmm. And so now we run from it, because we think if we go to another place, it's not going to be there. Or worst case scenario, we just stop being a part of the body instead of just addressing it and dealing with it. You know,
right?
Because it's just reality. It's in every relationship. There's always going to be some kind of something. It's It's only a matter of time.
Right. Well, even just getting our church together in that space with that many people, we were crammed in. Like, it was like if you saw all the people and you walked right back out, you would have missed that whole night of just connecting with people.
Yeah.
People weren't complaining because it was too crowded.
Yeah.
Even though it was too crowded.
Well, they had a little fun with it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it just because there's struggle doesn't mean you need to leave. And I think you've put that in front of the group well. You've done that well, so that they knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Because if you know something's coming, you can kind of prepare mentally for it.
Well, and it should be. It's exciting. It's kind of like, my mom and dad. When the entire family is at my mom and dad's, they have a nice outside. They have a nice living room, but it's just like everybody crams in the kitchen, the smallest bit. You're tripping on each other. You're trying to do things, and it's like but there is something special that happens in that closeness.
Yeah.
You know, you hear this conversation and you jump in on it. You're laughing with these people and draws these people in, and that's the same way I picture it. I see that. It's like, yeah, it's tight, but we want that.
Yeah.
I mean, we want it to be, hey, bring your friend that needs a community. Bring your family member that needs a community, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's super exciting. And what I love is, even though it's filling up, people are still inviting people. Like there's not the idea that there's no room, let's stop. If anything, I'm the one that gets concerned about that.
Yeah.
Like, why? I don't know that we want more people, because then, you know, of course I'm kidding, but it's it's just such it's hard to really put into words, because I think it's a feeling.
Yeah.
It's and I even think it's spiritual to be in a room where, and not everybody that was there last night do I assume is a believer, but the majority and some are seeking. There was a guy that came. You might have already been gone, James.
Oh.
A guy came who was going to Teen Challenge this morning.
Wow.
So he came in, he ate, and then the dozen or whatever was left of us, I just got everybody's attention in the lobby. I said, hey, he's going to Teen Challenge tomorrow, and everybody's excited, and we pray for him.
Wow.
And he's got community. Do you know what I mean? It's like he's a part of, in the brokenness and in the struggles, but he's a part of.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
It was very cool.
Yeah.
It was really very cool.
Yeah.
And we're right up the hill from the skate park. This might have been before you got there, James.
Okay.
So I think, because we parked down at the skate park because of space, I think Shane actually, when he parked down there and was walking up, Shane's our youth director. If I'm not mistaken, I saw him talking to the kids down at the skate park.
Oh, cool.
So 3 of them, 2 young men and a young lady, they come walking up, and I see, you guys want something to eat? Yeah. And so we went inside, and this was before everything even started, so there wasn't a ton of food.
Yeah.
But they got plates and they got buns and went back out right off the grill, and the guys that were grilling, no balking.
Yeah.
No complaining. They're just pulling meat right off the grill. Here, you want a burger? You want 2? You want a dog? You want a venison dog? And it was just like,
That's sweet.
this is who we are. This is what we do. And it was unbelievable. Then they came back in and they got all their condiments on, and polite and thankful. And everybody there was excited that these 3 kids came up.
Yeah.
And they weren't part of, but
That's so cool.
they're there. And it was just beautiful to see that, you know?
Yeah, I saw the security team I don't know how they got a hold of the police department, but they just said if anybody's around, just send them over. We'll feed them or something like that.
I think Lou.
Did?
Because Lou works for the city of Lindstrom.
So cool.
He was out grilling, and he said, hey, I told some of the finest, the Lakes area police, you know, it services both towns, or all 3. And I just let them know they could pop in. And sure enough, halfway through or 3/4 of the way through, there's a Lakes area police officer eating, and I went and I greeted him, and he's like, man, this is cool. You know?
Oh man,
and
that's
he
awesome.
chowed, and then he stuck around and visited for a little while.
I got a chance to talk to him, and I thought I recognized him.
Did you get out of any tickets?
No, I told him though, if you could just scoot at least 3 off the record, that'd be awesome. But
for you, those aren't speeding tickets; those are accidents.
Yeah. But I introduced myself to him because I thought I recognized him, and he got my keys out of my car when I locked him in when I was disc golfing with my friends. So I got to introduce myself. Just said hi, you know, glad he came. And he's like, I'm glad I came too, man. This is cool.
That's too funny.
I was like, how long have you been in the Lakes area police? And he goes, about 3 years. And I was like, man, I think you're in the squad car when I locked my keys in my car.
That's too funny, James. Oh man, don't ever do drugs.
That's not part of the plan.
That's
man.
good. Oh, that's too funny. Yeah, it's really, really neat. Just community, the importance of community, and I think, we're gonna have a guest on. I tried to get him today, and he was getting his hair cut, so he couldn't come on. But we're going to have him on sometime. A good friend of all 3 of ours comes to church, Brian, because Brian has a wonderful testimony of the importance of community. And really, what the community at the church has meant to him. Like, I'm talking on a personal level, and I'm very excited to have him come on sometime and share that, because again, this is what more and more people need. Because when you walk through difficulties, and this is the part that I think in the church we really have to get better at, and not that we're bad at it, but I think there's always, let's be okay saying we need to improve this, you know. But just to, when we're going through struggles, be okay being around people and be honest about the struggles. Not, you don't have to tell the world, but you have, I just so much value in having people in your life that you can just be you with, you know?
Right.
And then as the community, be okay with the uncomfortable awkwardness, because a lot of people are very uncomfortable when somebody is struggling.
Yeah.
When they're crying, they're hurting, and immediately there's a panic of like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what. Okay, thanks for telling me. You know, but the more we can be okay with people when they're struggling, we can tighten the bond within the community. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I think it's just like personally, the Bible's so clear that when we suffer, it produces perseverance, which produces character, which gives us hope. That's it. That happens as individuals, but I think the exact same principle happens within a community.
Yeah.
As a community struggles, and when we struggle together, we learn that we can get through these difficult situations together. We can overcome conflict together. We can persevere, and it's just going to create more and more character within the organization.
Right.
And now we can, as a body of Christ, share the hope that we have.
Yeah.
Not pretending to be something we're not pretending to be perfect, but it's like, here's the deal. Life's hard sometimes.
Yeah.
And when life gets hard, I know for me, the harder life gets, the more I just want to just let me deal with it in my own head. Like, and I'm very thankful to be breaking that pattern and try and be more and more open with Denise.
Yeah.
And I've shared things with James, like these are real life struggles I have.
Yeah.
But that goes against what I want to do. What I want to do is just leave me alone for a
6
week.
years.
But then that's the isolation that takes
Right.
place.
Right.
And that isolation allows that hamster in the mind and the thoughts and the filling in the blanks and assuming I'm just a failure, I'm no good, nobody loves me, the church doesn't want me, I'm too broke. All of these things are the conclusions we come to, none of which are true.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, in those moments it's hard. And so it's like the community, that the more community you have, that's why I'm so excited for this kid that was going to be going to Teen Challenge this morning. Like, if he stays and goes through the 28-day or 45-day or 13-month program, he's got a community now at our church, because he's been in and out for a while. He's been in part of a men's group in and out for a while. He has a community of men that believe in him, that are praying for him, that will come alongside of him. And I don't know if it's okay to say, but whether he succeeds or fails, the community doesn't just go away.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I think a lot of us feel like as soon as we fail, the community's just going to bail, so why build the relationship?
Well, because sometimes it has.
It has happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
that's the thing I like about our church. It's so healthy in all of its dysfunction.
Yeah.
I don't
And
know
it's
how to-
dysfunctional. Oh my God.
It's dysfunctional.
We're
but
dysfunctional people.
It's a healthy. I don't know how to say it. It's healthy. It's embracing of people who are struggling. It's embracing of people who don't really know.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, at the same time, being willing to speak truth and sharpen.
Yeah.
Embracing doesn't mean you're not speaking truth.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Like not pushing you away.
Right.
It's not abandoning you. Embracing.
Not condemning or
Yeah.
condoning.
Right.
And I think that's an important aspect of it.
Huge.
You're going to hear truth, and if you choose not to be part of it because of that, you can't force somebody to be part of it.
Right.
You know?
But you'll never be able to say you didn't want me.
Right.
You know, in all of your choices, you can say I'm no longer welcome there, but it's not true.
Yeah.
Because our church is very welcoming.
Right.
Wherever you're at, but you're also going to hear truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the things about the community that pushes people away from it.
Yeah.
Is I don't want you to know my struggles, because now you're going to challenge me in them, and I just want to either stay on the peripheral, or I want to pretend I'm someone I'm not. And
Yeah.
that keeps all of this relationships very superficial.
Yeah.
But when you're willing to surrender to that, all of a sudden those relationships are so much deeper, and they put down the roots. And that's one of the things I'm very excited for Brian to share, because as he and I have talked, my observation is when we go through hard times and we walk through those hard times, we remain in our faith, our relationship with God, but we also pull in our brothers and sisters within the body, and in both cases the roots go deeper. The roots go deeper in our relationship with the Lord, and the roots go deeper in our relationship with people. And when roots go deeper, they're able to withstand a lot more wind,
Right.
more storm. And that's kind of the goal, is like, wait a minute, it's not if we're going to go through hard times, it's when. And I think that there are so many of us, we're ill-equipped to deal with the storm when it comes, because we don't continue to walk with the Lord, and because we don't have deep relationships with people within the body.
Yeah.
If we continue to grow in those areas, there's nothing we can't get through. We may not like each other for a period of time, but we can get through it.
Right.
We keep wrestling, we keep fighting, we rely on the depth of those roots in that relationship.
Yeah. And that takes keeping fighting. You can't
It
just
does.
pull away.
You can't.
Which
You can't
that's-
bail.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's easy. It's much easier to just bail, for sure. But
Yeah.
but it's the fruit that comes out of sticking around and deepening those roots. Man, it's a beautiful thing, and that's what we get to watch, is the community. And so today, I want to encourage you, if you're not in the community, and I know a lot of the people that listen to us come to our church, continue to grow in the community within the body of Christ. If you happen to listen to this later in podcast form and you're not a part of a community within the church, I want to encourage you, like, be intentional about deepening those roots. It comes back to being fit.
That's what I was just thinking. Is like,
Yeah.
this takes intentionality.
It does.
Oh, it takes fit.
It does take fit. Yeah, I just shared that with the guy. I went and visited a guy in jail yesterday, and I met with this guy a few times, and I shared fit with him because he might be going to treatment and wants to change his life, all this stuff. It's like you need to be fit. You need to be focused, you need to be intentional, and you need to take the necessary time and understand it takes time, but those are really, it's like, it's amazing what can happen. And last night I got a glimpse of, this is the fruit of people that are involved in community and pouring into it, and it's a beautiful thing to see as it continues.
Yeah.
So that's good stuff. Am I following this or that? Tell me where we're at.
We got, like a minute and a half.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. So yeah, I want to encourage people, like, we are. It's just an amazing thing, the fruit that comes from community, and to be able to watch it and see it firsthand. People walking through the doors, and immediately it's like, I just feel it here, And it's not just our church. There's so many churches that are like this. And if you're wandering out there and you've isolated, there's so many good options out there of good, healthy churches. Find one that's Bible believing. Find one that's built on the scriptures. Find one that's unashamed about proclaiming the name of Jesus, and step out and take a chance and be part of the community, because it's just a beautiful thing.
I'd like to encourage a little bit in that area. If you go to a new church, of course you want people to greet you. But if you go a few times and nobody's talking to you, be the one that talks to somebody. Don't go to a church. Even people have gone to churches for years and then left and said, well, nobody ever talked to me. Well, did you ever talk to anybody?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not just the princess sitting on the throne.
Yeah.
Waiting to be.
You are. No.
But you're not just there for everyone to serve you.
Right.
You need to reach out to people. You need to make somebody else feel at home. So reach out to people, and in turn, they will reach out to you.
Yeah.
So don't just sit and isolate in a church and say, nobody talked to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't be the victim.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Take the
community.
initiative.
Takes both sides.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Well, thanks for joining us. Thanks for listening. And once again, as always, if you listen to this in podcast form at a later date, please shoot us an email. We'd love to know that you're there. Have a great day. God bless you.
Bye now.
Bye.
Thanks for joining In Pursuit with Pastor Bill and me, Denise. We hope you will tune in next Thursday at noon as the pursuit continues. In Pursuit is a production of WAJC, Your Life Radio, on 88.1 and 91.7 FM. WAJC is owned and operated by Maranatha Assembly of God in Forest Lake, Minnesota. The opinions expressed here are not necessarily those of the owner.